Everyone, and welcome to another edition of Boxing Time TV. My name is Evan Jacobs, and you can follow me on Instagram at Boxing Time with Evan. This is another episode, and this fight that I'm doing is a much talked about fight. It's probably the biggest fight in the game of boxing and mixed martial arts right now, although I could be wrong as far as mixed martial arts goes. But I think it probably would, if it was made, it would be the biggest fight in boxing. Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. These guys go back and forth in the media. The fight's gonna happen, it's not gonna happen, we're nowhere close in negotiations, blah, 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 blah. That's what I love about this simulation podcast. That's why I love doing it, because I can just do whatever I want. And I have put together Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. I put Floyd Mayweather's stats from BoxRec, and I got Conor McGregor stats from various mixed martial arts sites like SureDog and whatnot. Anyway, we see that Floyd Mayweather is 11 years older than Conor McGregor, which I think is why the computer has made this an even fight. Floyd Mayweather is apparently 1 inch shorter than Conor McGregor, and I figured this fight, if it happens, would probably be at a catch weight of some sort. Floyd Mayweather's been off for a year, so 150 seemed like a good weight that he would want to come back at. I gave, Floyd Mayweather has a reach of 72. Conor McGregor has a reach of 74. And Floyd Mayweather apparently is a 25-1 favorite against Conor McGregor. Floyd Mayweather has 49 fights as a professional boxer. Conor McGregor has none. And there's a lot of people that think, oh, if Conor McGregor gets in and lands that one punch, I'm here to say, if this fight really happens, even in this game that we're doing tonight, I don't even think it's going to be close. I think Floyd Mayweather boxes. I think he stands at a distance. I think Floyd Mayweather either stops him in the first couple of rounds, or Floyd Mayweather just outboxes him and takes a boring decision, and everybody's mad because everyone was waiting for him to, for Conor McGregor to land the big punch. And we've, throughout boxing, everyone's been waiting for someone to land the big punch against Floyd Mayweather. It's just not happening. And I just don't think Conor McGregor, I think the boxing style that Conor McGregor has just is nothing compared to what Floyd Mayweather has. If this was a fight where Conor McGregor could go to the ground, okay, yeah. And people are going to make the argument, oh, well, Conor McGregor has outboxed a lot of his opponents. Okay, but once again, two totally different styles, two way different classes of fighters. And yeah, but, hey, Conor McGregor, has a lot of great merits. He's a terrific MMA fighter. I find him to be highly entertaining. And yeah, so let's just get right to the fight. Sorry that I spoke so much before it. And here we go. So they're coming out now. And Floyd's throwing out his right hand, coming from a distance. Lands against Conor McGregor. I am surprised that the computer made this such a close contest. And sometimes I think that they go by the age, and something happens with the fighter. Floyd Mayweather pot shotting Conor McGregor there. Right now, Floyd Mayweather fighting comfortably from a distance, and Conor McGregor, to win this fight, is going to have to land and break through against Floyd Mayweather in a way that no other fighter has. And I just don't see Conor McGregor as a mixed martial arts fighter with his style and his abilities as a boxer being able to do that in real life and not in this game either. Floyd Mayweather on the left side of the screen, Conor McGregor on the right side of the screen. McGregor landing here a bit. Touching Floyd Mayweather. Oh, lands two hard shots. Floyd Mayweather doing a really good job. I got to give him credit of punching around the shots of Conor McGregor and counterpunching. Floyd Mayweather here just, at a distance. And this is just what he likes. He likes being able to pot shot. He likes being able to land when he wants to land. And I think for him, it's all about finding his rhythm and finding his groove. And right there, he landed that left hand. And that could be a very big bread and butter shot for him. Because I think his plan is to get Conor McGregor to you know, to start thinking about that, and then drop a right hand. But ultimately, I think this will probably be a distance fight in real life. I think that it'll probably be a distance fight. I mean, the one thing that Conor McGregor does have going for him is he has been more active than Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather has been off for over a year, but again, I don't know how much that matters. Simply just because Floyd Mayweather is Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather came off, I believe it was a year layoff, and beat Juan Manuel Marquez. And Juan Manuel Marquez is a hell of a technician, a hell of a fighter, and it wasn't even close. So I figure if Floyd can do that against Juan Manuel Marquez, why couldn't he do that against Conor McGregor? However, Floyd Mayweather's a lot older now, or a bit older now. And when fighters start getting up into the late 30s, 40s, it's very few fighters that can maintain. Bernard Hopkins being a big exception to that. So far, I think Floyd Mayweather's winning this round. I think that McGregor's done some good work. I just think ultimately Floyd Mayweather, who just touched McGregor to the body, that's what Floyd wants to do. McGregor's a tree in front of him, and Floyd just wants to land and just take his shots. And Floyd Mayweather landing once again with that left hand. Been able to do that so far. Let's see what the judges say. Two of the judges had that first round even. One of them gave it to Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather's up by 1 point so far. As we move in now to the second round. Floyd Mayweather trying to touch McGregor to the body. That, I think, is going to pay dividends. McGregor, got to give him credit. He's landing, although he just gets tattooed right there, but he is landing against Floyd Mayweather. He's finding ways to land. And who knows, maybe this is telling us something about what we might see should these guys fight. Mayweather landing well to the body against Floyd there. That's what Mayweather's going to have to do. He's going to have to slow Floyd down and get him to fight. However, Floyd Mayweather, in the later stages of his career, before he retired, really wasn't moving as much anyway. I mean, there was a lot of standing in front of a fighter, fighting on a dime, and really just, fighting in a way that his opponents could not hit him. Almost, a hit, I'll hit you and you'll try to hit me. Floyd Mayweather doing a very good job here. He's really finding a home for that left hand. And the longer this fight goes, I think you're going to see just the differences in class in these two fighters. And Floyd Mayweather, taking a few shots there. Conor McGregor's not doing bad in this fight at all. And if he can get Floyd Mayweather's attention, if he can sort of snap him out of this, what he wants to do, I think, is jab with Mayweather, and try to disrupt his rhythm, and then land some hard punches, land hard right hands. He just landed a nice left hook to the chin of Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather wobbles Conor McGregor, and then punches him two straight right hands. And Conor McGregor was wobbled there for a second, and Floyd Mayweather opening up a bit here, and really, in many ways defying a lot of people, almost like the people that were saying, hey, you've got to, you've got to stand and fight. He's standing and fighting, and he's giving McGregor that chance to land that shot. Landed a nice left to the body as Conor McGregor comes forward and is trying. Floyd is just as you can just see is just levels above him in a boxing sense. Don't get me wrong, I really like Conor McGregor. I love just his brashness and whatnot, and I think he makes things interesting, and he really knows how to play the media and play the fans. But I just think that this fight is, like we're seeing right now, I think Floyd Mayweather is really pulled ahead in this second round. He's landed hard, he's wobbled him, and let's see what the judges say about what I've said. All three judges giving it to Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather now up by 4 points. comes out again. Floyd did really well with that straight right hand. Let's see if that's enough to wow, Conor McGregor landing 2 really nice shots to the body. So he's got a game plan. He wants to get inside. He wants to rough things up. He needs to bull Mayweather to the ropes and just hit him. If Conor McGregor can do that, even if he gets outboxed, it's, a lot of people are going to love him for that. It's just Floyd Mayweather is doing such a nice job of punching through and around the punches of Conor McGregor. He's landing in such a way that I think it's exciting. It's great to see a fighter like Floyd Mayweather fighting at this high of a skill level. He just landed a nice left hand on Conor McGregor's stomach. McGregor doing everything that he can to be effective against Floyd. Oh, Conor McGregor landing a nice right hand. So far the punches of Floyd of Conor McGregor have not really stopped Floyd Mayweather, but you'll never know. Conor McGregor, he's not relying just on the one punch, as most people probably think that he is. Conor McGregor is here to fight, and he's here to utilize his game plan, and he's not doing bad in the third round. He's landed some body shots on Floyd Mayweather, and ultimately that could be the difference later in this fight if it goes that far. You never know. I mean, Floyd Mayweather has been off. He doesn't want to be hit like this. His body. He's not used to taking. He's had a layoff from taking punishment. Although he's countering McGregor very, very nicely here as we move into the final minute of the third round. Once again, you're watching BoxingTime TV. My name is Evan Jacobs, and you can follow me on Instagram at BoxingTime with Evan. Please share this YouTube channel with your friends. Please let me know if there's fights that you want to see. Just hit me up in the comments and let me know. I mean, I'll put UFC fighters in. I just want to provide meaningful content that's going to engage you, the viewer, and is something, also that I'm interested in doing. But, as far as boxing goes, I'm pretty much interested in doing everything. I think the next fight I'm going to do after this is Joseph Parker versus Hughie Fury. I think that could be a good fight. Gervonta Davis versus Vasyl Lomachenko. Canelo Alvarez versus David Lemieux, just because I think that'll be a good barn burner of a fight. And, oh, look at that. McGregor landing hard as we close out the third round. All right, let's see how the judges. Wow, Conor McGregor taking that round on one judge's scorecard. Another judge giving it to Floyd Mayweather, and another judge giving it to Floyd Mayweather. So Floyd Mayweather is up by 5 points. Conor McGregor very much in this, and it's going to remain to be seen. As the fight goes on, has that layoff had an effect on Floyd Mayweather for Conor McGregor? Can he go the 12-round distance in boxing? It's so different. But he trained for this, he's ready for this, and he's doing everything that he can to make it a reality. Oh, Floyd Mayweather doing really nice at counterpunching, but, hey, I give Conor McGregor a lot of credit for after the second round coming back, and, I thought he won the third round, which, considering that I think that in real life this fight's a no contest, I got to give him a lot of credit. Floyd Mayweather just landed a succession of punches. And he's going to want to do that. And he just wants to break Conor down now and utilize Conor's style against him. And the question is, if Conor presses forward, that makes it easier for Floyd Mayweather. If Conor stays back, he's going to have to, that draws Mayweather out. And so I'm sure Conor McGregor knows that. Heck, I'm half thinking I should do a rematch of the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight. Both fighters moving really, really nicely around the ring. Jabbing well, punching well, and Conor McGregor is very much in this. He's throwing, hey, when Mayweather takes a break, McGregor really lets his hands go. And that could win him rounds, that could steal him rounds, because Mayweather, is thinking in the ring, and you know, it would behoove Conor McGregor to try to control parts of this fight because that's going to disrupt Mayweather, you know, extremely. Mayweather landing well. Conor catches him with a nice left hand, and Mayweather really trying to shore up his defense. I will admit, I think he is getting hit more in this fight. I think that's I think that's a part of the layoff. But McGregor landing a right hand there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Floyd Mayweather popping him with a left hand, ducking and popping him, and just for Conor McGregor, I mean, he can't. He seems to be trying to get him to the ropes, and right now he just can't. It's almost like Floyd Mayweather wants to toy with him, wants to draw him out in such a way that he can just beat on him. Conor McGregor lands a nice left hand. Floyd Mayweather keeps his hands high, and we'll see what the judges say. I think Floyd Mayweather probably won that round, but it could have been even. Oh, they're now saying that Conor McGregor's tired. Floyd Mayweather, the judge is giving it to Floyd. Floyd Mayweather now ahead by 8 points in this, the 5th round of this fight on BoxingTime TV. Oh, Floyd Mayweather, kind of, you can tell he senses that he may have McGregor where he wants him, and Floyd's really just trying to break him down and continue, hitting him to that, hitting him with those straight right hands and going to the body. Although McGregor did really good body work, he's done really good body work in the 3rd and 4th round. So this ultimately could pay dividends for him later in the fight because Mayweather has been off. Mayweather starts slowing down. This might give McGregor, if he has enough gas, a chance to catch up. Floyd Mayweather standing in front of Conor McGregor, daring him, and there he lands that straight right hand again. Another straight right. It's very, very interesting. When this fight first got announced, it's like, oh, no way that it's going to happen, and it looks like it could be a reality. I mean, the idea, what Floyd Mayweather wants to do is basically take the fight from Conor McGregor and make McGregor not think that he can do anything against him, because McGregor's used to fighting a different type of fighter, especially in mixed martial arts. So we'll see if Floyd Mayweather is able to do that. I mean, I obviously think that he can, but in this fight, he just took a nice left hand to the face from Conor McGregor, and McGregor went to the body. McGregor just hit him again. So it's a question of, can he get him with enough punches? Can he discourage Conor McGregor? That's the big question now. And I mean, I think that he certainly can, but I just don't know. I just don't know how much he can in this particular simulated fight. Just because McGregor, I think has got a few tricks up his sleeve. I think he's going to do some stuff as this fight progresses. We are almost halfway through it, but and he has slowed down a bit. Floyd Mayweather landing there, tattooing him with some punches. Landing 2, 3 lefts in a row. Wow, Floyd Mayweather is really having he's doing his best to pull away from Conor McGregor. As we move now into the end of the 5th round. Now they're saying that Floyd Mayweather's tired. They're saying that McGregor's tired. They are giving Floyd Mayweather this round. One judge giving it to Floyd Mayweather 10-8. The other judge 10-9. Let's see what happens as we end up in the 6th round. Now Floyd Mayweather ahead by 12 points. Is he tiring? And is this something that Conor McGregor, who they say is also tired, can seize upon? Right now, though, this fight's gone pretty much the way that I thought that it would go. At no point has Conor McGregor been, really ahead. And I mean, at no point, he's always been a step behind Floyd, and as the fight's worn on, he's been even more behind him. McGregor landing a hard left hand. Oh, Floyd Mayweather has Conor McGregor hurt. Floyd Mayweather would love to get a stoppage over Conor McGregor. You know, I don't know how much he cares about it, but he would love it. Because I don't know that Floyd Mayweather feels that he has anything to prove. He really doesn't. But he just took a nice left hand from Conor McGregor. Didn't seem to phase him. Didn't seem to buckle him. Didn't seem to hurt him. And you know, one wonders if this is where the fight's just going to kind of be now. Is Floyd Mayweather just, you know, getting Conor McGregor on the ropes, Floyd Mayweather hurting Conor McGregor, and just basically having his way with him for the remainder of the contest. Floyd Mayweather, this is just his bread and butter. He stabs Conor McGregor with punches, stabs him with punches to the head and the body, and just, you know, is you know, hitting him and hurting him and just doing things to Conor McGregor that Floyd Mayweather, you know, does, and Conor McGregor, you know, not letting his hands go nearly as much. Hopefully he's not hoping for the, you know, for the one shot. It's never a good idea. So many fighters wait for that, and it just doesn't happen. It's just not one of those things that happens. It's not the ability. You know, it's just, you know, it's. I mean, Floyd Mayweather's fought hard punchers his whole career. It's just not. I don't see that happening here. It's not the kind of thing that seems like it will happen. Floyd Mayweather just has Conor McGregor on the ropes. Floyd Mayweather punches Conor McGregor into the ropes. He's just, yeah. This is what Floyd Mayweather does. You know, I mean, maybe it's not as, you know, dominant as this. You know, more or less, it's you know, the hit and make the fighter miss. But Floyd Mayweather really is pulling away now. Although he just got hit with two monstrous left hands. Will that be enough? Let's see what the judges say. Oh, they're giving it to him 10-8. One judge gives it to McGregor 10-9. Another judge has it even. Very interesting scoring here that we have is Floyd Mayweather is now 13 points ahead of Conor McGregor. Comes out and just rams a straight right hand into the face of Conor McGregor. I give, you know, Floyd Mayweather a lot of credit. He is pulling ahead here, and we are now halfway through. So this is a 6-round fight for Floyd Mayweather, and it's nothing that he's not used to, nothing that he has not seen before, and it is it's almost becoming academic. And Conor McGregor, you know, letting his hands go, standing in the center of the ring, wanting to throw more punches. And, I mean, I don't know. I think if Floyd Mayweather does score a knockout, it's going to be similar to the one he scored against Ricky Hatton. I think they have similar styles. I think he's just breaking him down, and eventually, you know, going to land a hard punch and just drop McGregor. McGregor will get up and be in no shape to continue and probably get stopped again. He's hitting Conor McGregor. McGregor hitting him too, though. McGregor trying to make this a you know, trying to make this a brawl, and I don't know that that you know, that not necessarily is Floyd's fight, and Floyd's taking a lot of risks here, risks that I don't know that he needs to take, but you know, he in some way maybe wants to please the fan, maybe wants to show everyone that, you know, that he can beat McGregor fighting him at his style. He's just running the numbers on him, though. I mean, look at what he's doing with that right hand. I mean, shot after shot, one after the other, in quick succession too, which is has to be very, very impressive to the judges, at least most of them. One judge, you know, made that an even round. Another judge gave it to Conor McGregor. I don't know what fight they're watching, but Floyd Mayweather is in my opinion right now punching the daylights off of Conor McGregor. Controlling McGregor with his jab. McGregor, you know, doing his best to be as competitive as possible. And the fact that he's even gone this long is something, you know, to be commended. And he hasn't been a punching bag in there. He, you know, I mean, he's 13 points behind, so he can get ahead, but he is really trying to land hard against Floyd, and Floyd is just so dominant and knows the ring so well. And it's like, I mean, look at him. I mean, Conor McGregor's throwing punches. Floyd Mayweather is standing just outside of them and just showing him enough movement. We'll see what the judges say, but again, I think that was another round for Floyd Mayweather. Even though the judges are saying that they're both tired, two of the judges have it even. Another judge gives it to Floyd Mayweather. That was the same judge that made it even for Conor McGregor. Another judge has it even. So who knows? You know, maybe I don't know what I'm seeing. I just know that Conor McGregor, who comes out and crashes a right hand on the face of Floyd Mayweather. Oh, look at that. Look at that. McGregor's hurt, and Floyd drops him. Floyd Mayweather's 16 points ahead, and wow, drops Conor McGregor hard. Like I said, similar to Ricky Hatton, similar to taking advantage of that style. And it's almost like Floyd Mayweather baited McGregor into doing that. He let McGregor land a hard right hand, and it gave McGregor the confidence and opened him up, and Floyd took advantage of it. What a very, 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 very entertaining fight. You know, I take nothing away from Conor McGregor. I mean, he fought a very good game fight, but this is how I see it going. I see Floyd Mayweather beating him fairly easily. And I don't know in real life if Floyd's going to stop him. Probably will take a decision, but I'm satisfied with what we got here. And as you can see, Floyd up on all the judges' cards, 6 on one card, 2 on the other, and 4 on the other. So, you know, it wasn't a total rout. McGregor was in the fight, but it just wasn't enough. Thank you once again for watching Boxing Time with Evan. It's been my pleasure to put this fight together. Please hit me up in the comment sections. Let me know if there's any fights that you want to watch. Please share these videos. Please follow. Please like these videos. I appreciate it very, very much. And thank you once again for watching Boxing Time TV.